This is Bryce on the floor coming at you with another tennis improvement video, and today I would like to give you guys the top 3 keys to get effortless power on your forehands. However, I just want to give you guys a little bit of context. When I was younger, the main thing that I loved to do was play tennis. So I practiced and I got really good, and I was able to get a college tennis scholarship. However, when I got a college tennis scholarship and started to play with better players, that's when I started to see the problems with my forehand. I thought I had a good forehand, but often what was happening is I would get blown off the court because my opponents would have a lot more power on their forehands than I had on my forehand. So after my season ended, I went to South Florida so I could learn tennis from the best. And when I was in South Florida, I met a mentor named Steve Smith, and he taught me why my forehands were lacking depth and lacking power when I was playing tennis. So he taught me that it was because, number one, my grip was too extreme. I had what you call a little kid grip. So I was hitting my grip at panel 5. However, what we really want to do is we want to hit our forehand on panel 3 and panel 4. Refer to my grip video to see how this works. The next thing that Steve taught me is I don't want to face my strings all the way towards the back fence. You want to try to face your strings towards the side fence, okay? So when you coil, you want to get your strings towards the side fence, and you want to coil the waist and bend the knees. That creates the power. Because let's say you're playing against a very advanced player and your racket's all the way back here, that means you're not going to have the timing to get your racket in your hitting zone fast enough. So for more efficiency, you want to get your racket back to the side fence and coil the waist for power rather than getting the racket all the way back here and then moving into the ball, because that's going to decrease your timing. So the third tip that Steve helped me understand is that the concept of true topspin. So a lot of times players can generate the power that they need to hit to hit effective strokes. However, when they generate that power, the ball is going to fly out. So what we really need to understand is ways to increase our margin for error so we can not only hit with power, but also be able to control that power. And topspin is the biggest key to controlling that power. However, a lot of people think they understand topspin, but they really have a misconception about how to hit true topspin. So for instance, I had the extreme grip, and I was getting my racket back to the back fence, and then I was hitting through like this, thinking that this is going to create topspin. But topspin is an upward movement creating downward force. So what we really want to do is enable our racket to meet the ball flat like a wall to the ball and then move up, i.e. topspin is an upward movement creating downward force. So we meet the racket like a wall to the ball in front in our hitting zone, and then we move the ball up and around the back like this. What creates true topspin? When we move the racket in an upward motion and hit up towards the target. So those are the 3 keys that we can do to increase the power on our forehand. Practice these keys and understand these 3 keys, and you're going to be able to hit not only a lot more powerful forehands, but you're going to be able to control that power. So this has been another tennis improvement video. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, great luck out there on the tennis court. Thank you.